Hello, I'm Hippykillerz and we are back for the final part of the second series of Best, Worst, Could. And we are at perhaps the top independent promotion in the world, because I don't class Ring of Honor as independent anymore because they've had a TV deal. Unfortunately that's going to end. That's very bad news for Ring of Honor. I hope they get a TV deal very, very soon. But it's CHIKARA. Yes, a wonderful storyline driven world that is CHIKARA. I don't say that is the wrestling comes first and then the storylines come second. Not in CHIKARA, it's all about the storylines. The storylines make the matches better. They do. But let's get on to the best. The best of the best. And the first one in that would be the BDK. Now, the BDK, since last making this video, have suffered tremendously. They are no longer the Young Lions. They are no longer the Campeones de Parejas. They are nothing. And it looks like to be dissension in the ranks with Lindsay. I think they see him as a black sheep. And I think the women are going to turn face or turn Technico in the world of CHIKARA, because Technico means face. Because it's Spanish, I do believe. But you know, they still have an incredible roster in the BDK. You have Pinky Sanchez, who's awesome. And he's going on in the realms of Brian Pillman. And Brian Pillman is a plus. Any company that has Brian Pillman is a plus. Lindsay's a good wrestler. Timmy Donst is awesome on promos and mat work. Young Kurt Angle, if you will. Don't go to WWE because then you'll be put with Charlie Guerrero in a flying eagle costume. Claudio, best wrestler in the world. Aries or Eris, whatever you want to call him. He's fine, I guess. Sarah Del Rey and Daisy Hayes, great tag team. Tursus, I like Tursus, considering he's only what? I'm not sure if this 2010 was his first year in wrestling, but he's a good wrestler. And Delirious is just there. Great. Number 2 is Eddie Kingston. The man with the golden mic skills. The last of the dying breed. The walk-in. 2010, he just went through dominating and dominating and dominating. Just waiting to get his hands on Claudio. And when he did finally get his hands on Claudio, which is that the Dark Cybernetica, which you all should watch, Claudio got disqualified, if I remember correctly. So Kingston still hasn't got his retribution, and he's looking for that this year. I think that will be at the finale. Kingston finally gets his retribution on Claudio, and it will be great. It will be fantastic. It will be the culmination of over 2 years of build. That's insane. Over 2 years of build, if they go that route. And he's great on the mic, and he's good in the ring. He needs to come back to Ring of Honor. But number 1 is Ultramantis Black, and incredibly Kazani Sinbodi. Now, Ultramantis Black in 2010, if you don't follow CHIKARA, felt like it's his fault that the BDK were destroying his home of CHIKARA. So he found 3 guys and he sent them off to be trained, not by Claudio who ran the CHIKARA wrestling school, but by Sinbodi Kazani of WWE fame. But Kazani trained them to obey him and not Ultramantis Black. This storyline just keeps getting better and better. I had no idea it was going to be Kazani, Sinbodi, whatever you want to call him. Great stuff. Great stuff. CHIKARA just keep you guessing and wanting more. It's just an incredible. If you don't watch CHIKARA, watch CHIKARA. I won't call you a loser and I won't call you an idiot, because I'm not like that kind of guy. Unless, of course, you are Vince Russo, but there you go. Now we move on to the worst. Now, for the CHIKARA diehards, I'm not really diehard yet. I'm getting there, but I'm not. Number 3 has got to be Jigsaw and Quack. Okay? I love Quackenbush, I hate Jigsaw. Sorry, I just hate Jigsaw. I don't think he's good. Probably because I've been brainwashed by Ring of Honor into thinking he was an absolute jobber when he was in the Vulture Squad, in that successful faction. But, you know, I watched the match where they won the titles off the BDK. Great. Great moment, but I don't think Crack should be the champ. I think because he's the owner. I'm not sure if he's the booker. I'm not sure who is the booker. I really want to know who it is. Meet him and shake their hand and go, thank you for giving us great stories. But that's besides the point. It's right beside it. Here's the point. It's right beside it. I'm rambling. Sorry. And they won the titles, and it didn't fit. It felt cool and everything, but it didn't feel special to me. It just didn't. It's just probably because I haven't been watching Chikara as long as everyone else. Number 2, the Colony. I don't see the fascination with the Colony. From what I hear, Fire Ant is Orange Cassidy, who is a Ring of Honor jobber. If this is true, he's a good wrestler. Soldier Ant, fine. Green Ant, I don't have the time of day for. I don't like Green Ant. But the Colony as a whole, I don't. They're almost as pointless as the Lost Ice Creams, in my opinion. I prefer Lost Ice Creams to the Colony. You just don't entertain me. But there's a tag team that does not do anything for me, and that would be Con Delaney, Olsen, and Jimmy Olsen, the Olsen twins, or the Olsen brothers, whatever they're called. I don't care. I don't care. Con Delaney is a jobber. Why should I care about a jobber? And Con Delaney's not entertaining at that. I liked him in the Unstable. I've never been a fan of Jimmy Equinox Olsen. So why should I care about them as a tag team? They used to be a tag team. They've put on a few good matches. But I don't care. I don't. There are much more entertaining tag teams at the moment in the realm of Chikara that you see in Portal. But now we move on to the Cuds. Who could be the stars of tomorrow? And number 3 I should say, is Vin Gerard, the former Equinox, the leader of the Unstable. Now, in 2010, it wasn't really his year, because they didn't receive a big push. As previous years, they got a little bit of a feud with the Assyrian Portal, but that was quickly cut short, to my disappointment. And then Colin left them, so it's just him and Stigma, who's the former Shane Storm. They need another member. Hopefully Lindsay Dorado will join the Unstable and they get the main event push. But Vin Gerard is a lot of people don't like Vin Gerard because of the way he wrestles, but it's the way he wrestles. You have to understand he's not there to entertain the fans. If he was there to entertain the fans, he'd be a phenomenal wrestler. But it's the fact that his gimmick is that he doesn't care about the fans. You have to take that in. He's playing this gimmick to the hilt. And I applaud him for that. Applaud Vin Gerard, please. Number 2 is Frightmare, the Young Lions Cup champion. Or holder, because it's not a belt. But the Young Lions Cup holder, Frightmare. This guy's amazing. Seriously. Like a shooting star knee drop. Insane. Just baffles me. He's an incredible talent. This is why Ring of Honor need to get a working deal with Chikara ASAP. Because you will make your stars. Most of the BDK are from Ring of Honor. So that just tells you how great Chikara is. And how Ring of Honor is. 2 best companies in the world at this moment. Without a shadow of a doubt. I don't really watch Japan. I only watch Nero really, but there you go. And number 1 is Tim Donst, the member of the BDK, the former Young Lions Cup champion. Storyline wise, he's not really doing much. He's just beating former Young Lions Cup winners. But seriously, He is the next Kurt Angle. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm serious. He will be the next Kurt Angle if used properly. If WWE sign him up, he will be Kurt Angle. If TNA sign him up, he will be Kurt Angle. If Ring of Honor sign him up, he will be Kurt Angle. He's just an incredible talent. I can't say enough good things about Tim Donst. But that is the end of our series of the best, worst, and kids. If you watched all the videos, I hope you enjoyed them, because for the most part I enjoyed making these, apart from TNA, for obvious reasons. But until next time we meet, my friends, Hippykillerz, signing out. And the tea is empty.